Welcome to Tuesday. It's a hockey day. It's like freezing rain outside, so let's talk about ice. Let's talk about hockey. All right, let's talk about first Monday, really. How did the day go? Wasn't that bad, actually. And I did more work since you've seen this last. Let's hide the times of all these games that happened on Monday and break something down because I did work on projected scores. I incorporated goalie strengths into the projected scores now. Let's have fun with that. Lots of interesting things happened. So, what happened today? Well, or yesterday, Arizona, stopped St. Louis from scoring. That seemed to be what happened there. Both Vegas and us got that one wrong. Looks like St. Louis just didn't put up any points. Here's something interesting after reevaluating the point projections with goaltending. It really comes and shows that this game is a 3-1 game in favor of the Islanders. That's pretty awesome. Columbus and Carolina, it shows that Carolina is going to outscore Columbus. That's what it showed. Yep. They won 7-3. We had them at 4-2, and you reevaluate this and put the goalies in here. Florida and Tampa Bay. Florida and Tampa Bay. Here we had actually a really high scoring game when you look at the poor goaltending with McInerney and Dredger. If that's actually who started, those are the confirmed goalie statuses we had. Lost this game in terms of point projections and power, but showed that it was going to be an over. And I talked about that in the video yesterday. It certainly was an over at 6-4. And this is even more so today than yesterday after I redid the point projections with the goalie strength. So that's pretty awesome right there. Hogberg and Anderson, that still did not have Ottawa coming back and winning this game. They were down like 4-1, I think. And 5-1, 4-1, or 5-1, and they come back and they lose somehow. Ottawa, that's your abnormal, crazy thing of the day. That just happened. Whatever. Chicago beats Detroit 3-2. This would have been a higher scoring game after I redid this with Thomas Greiss in net for Detroit. But they didn't get there, but they did win. They didn't cover, but they won. Winnipeg and Edmonton, here it's got a high-scoring game. Winnipeg wins. Edmonton came back and made this a game because it was like 5-2 Winnipeg, I think, at one point. 4-1, something Winnipeg, I think it was. So, but this is interesting to see, high-scoring game. They pulled Mike Smith. That's what happened. Mike Smith gave up like 4 goals, and then they pulled him 3 or 4 goals. And so that's what changed things there. Calgary and Vancouver, had Calgary winning this game by a couple. I don't think Vancouver had any reason to be in that game. They got a late goal to tie it up. Calgary wins in overtime. And I think this game is final. Anaheim and San Jose is over 3-2. That's a pretty reasonable prediction with that, with the goaltenders and everything. So I'm kind of liking the way this day went and with this work I did on projected scores. So let's talk about Tuesday. What do we got? Let's talk about Tuesday because all this stuff's applying. And I have a Google Sheet that I'm going to be updating now as I update goalie stats. You need to subscribe to this if you want to get this updated in the morning and get access to the Google Sheet to see this stuff in real time when I update lines, which I'm going to have to do and update goaltenders because most of these goaltenders are not confirmed, and this is going to play itself into point projections for sure. So you got to have current information. So if you're interested in subscribing, it keeps me doing these videos and stuff. I get subscribers, so go check out the link in the description and yada yada yada. So the games are all late, all starting at 7 o'clock apparently, if I've got a full schedule in here. We don't have a lot of goalies confirmed yet, but we like the Islanders again, right? 3.4-1 if these are the goalies, because Varlamov's probably going to play. So we'll take that -129. That's a very reasonable line for that. How about New Jersey and the Rangers? Is this game happening or is there COVID issues? If this game's happening, Shesterkin. So here, these goalies suck. And these thinks that this is going to be a 4-3 type game, 5-4 even. Like, this is up there. If it's tied at 3, at least. These teams don't score much, but the goaltending is not there, and I like this here. So I bet you can catch an over in this game. What's the over/under in that game? 6 or 6.5. Interesting. They know the goalies are bad. Interesting. So they're on top of that. So, yeah, you'd have to take an alternate over, but it likes the Rangers barely, but it's really close with a lot of junk there. So not a good team pick for that game. Washington Redskin Capitals against the Pittsburgh Pirate Penguins. And 4.8 to 2. Washington favored again. They just lost a game to Pittsburgh. Will they beat them this game? Caps always have trouble with Pittsburgh, no matter what year it is. You do get a good line with Caps. It says take the Caps. That's what it says. Nashville and Dallas. Dallas slightly favored here and favored by projected score by more than 1.5. Goaltending not great. Pecorino's been playing bad, though. I would take Dallas against Rinne if he's the one who's going to be playing. And they might even cover because Rinne's not been playing well. Colorado, Avalanche and the Knights. Likes the Knights. Thinks the Avalanche really aren't going to put up a lot of goals because Marc-Andre Fleury's playing great. And the Avalanche, I guess, are not scoring right now for some reason. Minnesota and LA. Wow. I'm surprised it puts up that many goals. I bet you that's a sneaky over. Yeah, that over's set at 5.5, as you'd think it would be. For some reason, with the goaltending matchup, it's predicting over 7 goals. So that's sneaky. That's a nice over to end the day with. I'd try that. That's probably going to work out. So, all right, this will get updated in the morning, actually in the afternoon, when the goalies are confirmed is when I will update this, because if this changes, the scores are going to change. All kinds of stuff's going to change. So get interested in subscribing, and that will push me to do more of these videos and get this stuff more current and updated. All right, everybody, may all your picks be winning. A good deal of them did today. I mean, I won money on college basketball today. I actually lost money on hockey because I missed an under. I was betting overs and unders, but I had Winnipeg, and they won. I had them with a bunch of other things on a round robin that lost, so it didn't do anything for me. But hockey's a work in progress, but we're getting there. So, all right, good luck, everyone. May all your picks be winning.